Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're continuing with Invincible Season 2. This is episode number 2, and this title is in about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish. That's the title of this episode.
I didn't even know. I was like, wait, trying to look at it? What?
I had it off the screen.
The Deep? Is it The Deep?
I mean, comparable show and tone,
That's
right?
wild.
I really liked the first episode of the season. I thought it was setting up an interesting dynamic here with the multiverse. I know I saw a lot of comments mentioning how, like, okay, this was actually written in the early 2000s, so I know there's like a trend right now going on with the multiverse. I won't say that, they were the first people to do it, because I'm pretty sure like Marvel Comics had done like multiversal stuff for a long time prior, but it's just kind of ironic timing.
But they were definitely ahead of this current trend.
Yeah, this 2020s trend of multiverse. I think it's going to be a heavy plot point though this season. I feel like there's going to be this overarching plot with, what was his name again? It starts with an A. I just looked it up a second ago. Angstrom. So Angstrom, I'm assuming, is going to be the primary antagonist of this season. He was the one who had the idea to kind of... Actually, I'm not quite exactly sure what his idea is. It was about like being able to get the knowledge of all the Angstroms in all the different multiverses, get all that knowledge and kind of like share it. Because, in different... There was an analogy he used about like, some sort of artist, whether it be musical or like actual painting, that we could share this with the world.
Like Shakespeare.
And we were very skeptical of him very early on. But he was actually one of the good ones. But now he's in a state where all of his versions of himself are kind of... He doesn't know who is who, what is what. And in most of these multiverses, that's weird to say, they think of Invincible as a very bad person. So that's definitely going to rear its head, and I feel like it's going to be a primary factor in how Angstrom treats and goes about what he's about to do next.
For some of you, it probably seemed like this day would never come. For others,
Graduating?
it came far too quickly.
Is that the stereotypical thing to say at a graduation? I feel like that was said at my graduation.
Mark's not seriously gonna miss his own graduation, is he?
So he's not going to be in high school anymore.
What is it with you and historical monuments? Professor Seismic, right?
Doc Seismic. I never taught.
Know that it
This kind of feels very like Peter Parker, Spider-Man, missing out on like events and stuff.
You're just destroying the Earth even more.
But he's giving that granite back to the ground.
Reclaim the stone flesh.
What? I don't know, who here is losing their virginity to a fish?
See? Even your greatest heroes are useless against the power.
Go up through the Washington Monument. There we go! Were you worried about tripping?
I'd say it's been fun.
Yes, but I was in high heels.
I remember people saying that before I walked the stage. I never...
It'd be so
thought about it,
embarrassing.
yeah. I was more worried about doing that when we, got married.
That too.
Bastion, I thought we weren't keeping secrets from each other anymore.
Some secrets should never be revealed.
Sebastian? His
What's
middle
wrong
name?
with that? That's like a completely normal name.
When me and Casey first started dating, I convinced her my legal name was Antonio.
It's not.
Just for shits and gigs.
I literally thought it was.
For 30 minutes. Then I came clean.
Be bold. Be original.
Be you. Invincible.
I thought the hat was going to come down and kill him.
What
was the one that had the
I
little
know
thing on?
anything about Martians.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah.
I have to visit the urination chamber.
Urination chamber?
Okay, Martian.
Alien.
Well, I don't know how else to say this.
Please don't kill me.
Whoa. Hey, you're not blending in very well. Was he just trying to leave Mars? It doesn't look like he has an ulterior motive. He's just trying to not, I don't know. What's your deal? Because I thought their whole thing was to take over stuff. But he obviously hasn't done anything like that yet, other than this body.
Whew, there. Saved you some work.
All right, keep going.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You scared the piss out of my entire crew.
How do I know that's the code?
Well, do you want to take it all down and do it again? Like, what?
I
Oh, there you
live
go.
in that building.
Oh.
And if it was up to the bureaucrats, we'd be sleeping in high school gyms until Labor Day.
Hey, there you go.
It's about time someone cut through all the red tape and did something.
Her power's so useful. You like do anything, make anything. Wow.
Playground.
Hey, look at that. Now go do that everywhere.
We honor the Guardian's fallen green do-gooder, Martian Man. He may have come from the stars, but Martian Man will always be one of Earth's greatest superheroes.
You think he's gonna go on a hero arc? Like, take over for him?
Martian Man made Earth his home.
That's what you want. Seems like he just wanted to escape
Mars.
Mars.
Somebody help me.
Whoa.
He's dressing up like... Yeah, wait. He was one of the initial Guardians. Well, at least that attire.
He looked like Batman.
Yeah.
Darkwing was at my 12th birthday party, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill people.
Darkwing, yeah.
Killed by your father, Invincible, which is why I carry
He
on
just
his
took up the
word.
mantle, yeah.
I was Nightboy, his assistant.
Oh,
Night
you're his
boy.
Robin.
We don't use that term.
Assistant.
Degrading.
Okay, bring him in.
Cecil.
Whoa.
Welcome to the Shadowverse.
Shadowverse.
There are dark
What is
things
that?
and hungry things.
That's
Even
crazy.
I don't dare to stay too long.
How can you even get in there?
I'm saving the world from Omni-Man's son.
No.
Hey, don't call me that.
It's degrading.
Not until you take me back.
What
There's
is
aliens.
here?
It's like the
Yeah.
upside down. That's crazy that these things just live in the shadow realm or whatever.
I'm Omni-Man's son.
Oh, look at him now.
You have no idea of what I'm capable of.
Why do I want Invincible to go down a villain arc?
You want everybody to go down a villain arc.
Sir, the Mars file you requested.
Didn't that guy get his spine ripped out?
Yeah, what?
Clone.
Also, why does he look like a grown-up Bobby Hill?
But he got like Dale Gribble's glasses.
Things have been a little tight lately financially, but we're fine. Really, sweetie.
Well, can't you
Mom,
make
why didn't you
stuff?
say something? You
Like
know I
what,
can help
money?
out.
That's only the Federal Reserve.
Look, she made them groceries. Maybe she doesn't want to have to rely on her daughter, you know.
Dad, what are you doing in a
Like
burger
has a
mart
second
shirt?
job.
It's called an honest day's work.
Furniture store. You've been there for 20 years.
Until you people turn the Chicago corporate office into a pile of rubble.
Oh, so he lost his job.
There, 24 karat. You can sell
But he
this.
doesn't want that, you know, it's just...
You're being stubborn for no reason.
I'd be like, thank you. Do the rest of the fruit basket.
You're late. For what? Low tide?
The fish?
Something like
It's
that.
the fish, finally.
So is Cecil gonna lose his virginity?
Man murdering their king Aquarius. Since your dad vanished like a fart in a
Oh.
hurricane, Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin.
Whoa.
According to Atlantean custom, the only way to atone for the king's murder
Mary.
is to marry his widow.
Oh my gosh!
Honor. Think about it.
I can't marry
He's gonna have sex
I
with
have
a
a
fish!
girlfriend. Strictly symbolic.
It's
Ah, the
symbolic.
title says losing virginity.
Yeah, but that could just be the title.
What exactly am I
Is this the
looking at?
bride?
You're right.
You ride to the bride.
You're literally gonna have to marry a fish.
Not this bullshit again. I'm not doing another me. That me better not be you, Rudy.
It's not.
Then who is it?
Oh, is it the Martian?
Who are you?
Oh.
I call me
Yeah.
the Shapesmith.
Yeah. He's trying to join.
Yeah. You said Jar Jar Binks. Show me his wife. Is that the wife?
Whoa.
Son of he who slayed my husband.
He marries her. Will he be like the king?
I guess King of Atlantis.
That seems like a bad loophole. Somebody could kill somebody to become a king.
We abolished that barbaric custom.
So why is he here?
What do you think we are,
Oh.
savages?
All right.
So what's a new law?
Is it kill? He gets killed.
Trial by
Oh.
combat.
What?
That can't be it.
It's precious. It's gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Or it's on something.
Yeah, or it's like the nose or something.
Aww. Oh! No,
Oh,
it's
it's
attached. It squeaked. Oh gosh. It is like a kraken.
When are you taking offers?
Wednesday.
Whoa! Slow down. We're definitely not offering on this place.
It's in the price range. We like the location. The school.
It's too far from the office.
He's trying to play like, you know, I don't know. I think they. First of all, I don't know why I'm invested in this couple's like deal here.
Earn the money.
He's rude.
You can decide where we live.
She's
not your pet.
I misread the situation.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to play hardball. I thought it was the art of the deal.
No, he's just awful to his wife.
I thought he was gonna be like, no, and then like the next day come in like $20,000 less than the offer
This
for what
is
they were
House
asking.
Hunters.
I'm pulling you out. Back up some way.
Oh, he's on
A leash.
Whoa. Dang.
Talk to me, kid.
He just like blew out my eardrums, Cecil. Is it doing anything?
Dang, this thing is tough. Oh,
you just
no,
let
it
it
broke
off
it
its
free.
leash.
It's gonna follow you up. Why
What
don't
if
you
it
just-
starts killing everyone?
Like Atlantis. Like, y'all messed up so bad.
You know what?
This was a horrible idea on y'all's part.
They should have thought about that before they brought it home from the store.
Can't leave those people to die.
You're not your father, Mark.
That's why he's gonna go help them. Because he's not his
That's
father.
why I'm going back.
Yeah.
The queen! Maybe you should change your laws once again. Watch her actually propose after this.
I know. Somebody's got to lose their virginity to a fish. Oh. Did you already kill it?
Okay.
Was that its weak spot? Ooh, that is its weak spot.
I mean, it was coughing up blood.
Oh,
It's gonna get dragged
dang!
down.
Wow, that was wild.
This is your fault, woman. Oh shit! The damn horsey!
Dang! Horsey? Like the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Like Seahorse?
Give it to the boys in R&D. I want to report in a week.
Oh, like
Yes,
the
sir.
sound. Are they gonna try to use it to subdue him if they need to?
With you, she seemed distressed when she saw me.
He doesn't even realize what happened to him.
He has to be a clone or something.
You had your job for years, and losing it must feel awful. I know how hard you work to provide for Mom and me. No one is trying to take that away from you. But you gotta get over this stupid man of the house thing. I'm trying to help.
I feel like she's having a lot of attitude. Like, you have to kind of understand how your dad feels. He lost his whole entire
lot was
job.
unstable. That's why the city never built there.
Oh my gosh!
And over here is our training room.
So you take him in.
Look at all those
I guess so. Just like that.
things.
We don't know anything about the
Yeah,
shape.
you just like let him right on in.
I can tell you. I was born a baby human right here.
Still keeping up this facade that he's a human.
Yeah, it was those little things. I had forgotten fully.
So is he just using like strategy now? And like that's why he's playing like such a nice guy?
Because I am a normal.
Because it was like those little parasite things.
Superhero.
We will rise again. Any day now.
All hail Supreme Lizard!
Supreme Lizard. Did he just get shot?
By who?
Who did that?
Not under your leadership.
Is going to turn this
organization
around. It's going to be King Lizard.
Oh, King Lizard! The drama, the intrigue. Oh.
Think of me as an old friend. An old friend who can help you,
What?
given your current predicament.
Is this a different timeline?
It's gotta be.
Freeze! Who the hell are you?
Oh, he's like a girl version.
Female Cecil.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Then whose problem are you?
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
Stop! Hey, you
I
promised
was
you'd
getting
help me.
information.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't leave me here.
Intrigue. I was wondering why we didn't get any extra details for Angstrom up to that last scene there. But it's almost kind of setting up to be, in my opinion, the bigger plot of the overarching season. You know, it's like it's going to be carrying over, and that's probably going to be like the ultimate villain of the season. While we're going on a whole lot of other adventures throughout. But I'm just really disappointed nobody had their virginity lost to a fish in 6 hours. I said that like 10 times in the episode. I would not let it die.
Why 6 hours? Where was that?
It was titled that, right? In about 6 hours. So let me read this again. In about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish.
Well, I mean, I get the whole, like, he was the married...
He was betrothed.
You know, so maybe that was, like, the joke. It was funny, though, that time.
There
so
was
random.
A lot of references to the original Guardians of the Globe here. The fish guy, obviously, was the king of Atlantis that was killed by Omni-Man in the very first episode.
Martian Man.
Martian Man. We have like kind of a replacement Martian Man here.
I'm pretty sure, though, which... I know people are gonna be like, how do you not remember? But
it's been so long.
I think you can correct us in the comments, like what actually happened there. I think it was those little weird parasite things on Mars. But then, like, he looks like a Martian.
Yeah.
So is it the parasite?
Or is it just a Martian who escaped?
I'm pretty sure it was the parasite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. I need to go figure out what had happened there.
So again. Martian Man, and we also got the Batman type character in
Darkwing.
Darkwing, yeah, Darkwing. His
Night Boy.
His ward. His ward came in and took over his stead here. Either way, that dude's got some issues too because he was hearing voices. So I think that's not really going to be. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll reference that. Maybe we will at some point in time. But yeah, he seemed to definitely have gone through it though after losing Darkwing. But regardless of that, obviously Invincible, Mark's mom, is still kind of going through it here and was kind of triggered by, you know, the people they were trying to sell the house to. Rightfully so. I was like in my head thinking like, oh, this guy is just trying to get a better deal on the house. And, like,
and then he was like, you don't make the money, you don't get to say
just
it.
an
like,
abusive
dang,
relationship.
Dude?
Good? Yeah. She was his pet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's obviously she's not over it, nor should she really be. That was like a terrible thing that happened.
That was,
like her husband of how long? Like 20 years or something?
That was such a crazy line when we first heard that. I remember thinking like, oh shit, like you're pretty much Fido the dog to him.
Yeah, and like your husband's like an ultimate villain and killed a bunch of people and almost killed your son.
So there's a part of me that wonders, because I still feel like Omni-Man, like our Omni-Man, not like multiversal Omni-Man, is going to play into this at some point in time here. And you know, with Angstrom still out there kind of getting information on Invincible and how to defeat Invincible by taking out other multiversal Invincibles, he's going to end up making a play on our Invincible at some point. Based off the knowledge he has, he's probably going to capture him in some capacity. At that point in time, what's going to happen? Will Omni-Man kind of enter the picture? Because we know, even though Omni-Man is a bad guy, he still does have love for Mark, because he left crying not having killed him in the first place. So he does have some sort of affinity for him, more so than his wife, you know? So I think he might show up maybe at the end and maybe like help defeat this guy, because I feel like he's going to be very strong before we actually have a confrontation with him, just because of all the knowledge he's gaining. But I do want to see Omni-Man at some point. He was such a cool character.
All right, well, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.